Alright, hello everybody, my name is EK and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. So just to give you a quick glimpse into the timeline of my big, nostalgia goggles project, I have just recorded the first two episodes of the Carmen San Diego series, which I do intend to be, you know, launching side by side. I'm taking on the big project now. It is time. 2024 is going to be an amazing year for this channel. So thank you very much for joining me here today. And let's head up these stairs. I did heal my Pokemon, right? Yes. Okay, great. Well, let's play a bit more Pokemon. I decided to at least record one more episode today before calling it a day. I want to keep, pumping out the videos while I'm full of energy, high enthusiasm, so we can get a lot of videos rolling out very quickly. So here we have this guy. This is probably another one of those banana guys. And I want to take him on here because, well, why not? My Pokemon are looking for the chance to go wild. Booyah! I think I made a mistake here, though, because I think I still have my Bayleaf and my Misdreavus in the first two slots, but they have been fully cleansed. And I have recently learned, I did a quick bit of Googling here, and I have learned that apparently one of the big faults of this game is that you can't cleanse Pokemon of corruption until quite late into the game. Well, not late, but like a third into the game. I think we are slowly approaching the point, but you gotta spend like 5-6 hours into the game before you can start cleansing your Pokemon. So every single thing I'm doing with them right now, I think, as far as I'm aware, is kind of wasting their experience because they're not getting experience. They're cleansing their, heart or whatever it's called. So every single fight I'm doing right now is just going to be gold, cash, Pokédollars, but there won't be any experience when I'm using these two Pokemon. So what I want to do is I want to start swapping these out, bringing some other ones in, and starting to cleanse those. Because I want to, when we get to the point where I can start cleansing my Pokemon, I would like to be in a position where I have multiple Pokemon I can cleanse in one go. Hopefully, I can cleanse them all. I don't need some sort of currency or something because I didn't really do a lot of research. I just wanted to see, hey, am I missing something? Or is this something that is still going to be upcoming? And it is going to be upcoming. So I just want to put that out there. So let's go to Pokemon here. Let's swap the Bayleaf out and bring... Oh, wait. Let's bring in the Fluffy. I really want to get my Fluffy to be in a great spot. And then I guess I don't really care about the Noctowl too much, so I'm just gonna bring an Espion and just give Espion a bit of experience. I really don't like Noctowl as a Pokemon that much. I do like the Fluffy, I do like the Bayleaf, I do like Misdreavus. They're a cool Pokemon, and I'm probably gonna intend to keep them for quite a bit. Now, I will have to try and remind myself to swap into the other Pokemon in a bit when we do leave the battle. Also, I keep saying this every single time, but let me make sure everything is recording. It does seem like we are fine. We're recording. Perfect. So Carmen San Diego does have a slightly different aspect ratio, compared to Pokemon. So my camera's a bit bigger here. It's a bit smaller over there. It's just kind of dependent on what the original aspect ratio of the game is, because that's the aspect ratio I'm going to be playing in. I'm not going to try and force, widescreen, because that breaks a lot of games and makes things just look way uglier. Also, I haven't really used Fluffy that much. Has Fluffy just been dropping in the bar just because he has been sitting in my party? Is that how this works? I don't know what Cotton Spore does, but I guess we can give it a shot. Throw Cotton Spore onto Carvanha. That might be nice because grass is good against water if it does deal damage. I don't know if this one does deal damage. And then we use Confusion onto Larvitar. I would like to, at some point, learn another offensive move on Espion, preferably something like Psychic, just so I have some damage. Or maybe like a Psybeam as well, if it's there. I don't know exactly what's going to be there. My Fluffy just took a massive hit. Please, Fluffy, be alright. I think today is just going to be mostly battling, and I'm going to see how far I can make it up the tower, while still trying to stay within the, rough 1 hour mark that I have set for myself. I'm trying to keep this video somewhere between 30 minutes and 1 hour. I don't want them to be too short either. I don't really like having like 20-minute episodes generally. I don't like consuming my content that way. I like to, put something on, and I like it to be on there for a while so I can just, sit back and don't have to worry about, swapping to another video. I'm one of those weirdos, I like consuming some content that I don't need to properly watch, but content where I'm mainly listening in the shower. Like, I'll just put my phone next to me as I'm taking a shower, and then I'll just be listening to the content. And yeah, I just make sure, there's like a curtain between me and the phone, so the phone doesn't get wet. But I do tend to consume content that way when I don't have to watch the videos. Now I'm just starting to imagine like someone's watching my videos in the shower, which is a bit of a weird thought experiment, I have to admit. But hey, if you're watching this in the shower, I hope you're having a nice shower. Where are my chats going, guys? I'm starting to completely lose track of where exactly my thoughts are going. Apparently, they're now in the shower, which is a very weird thing to say on a recording session. And I should probably move away from this topic very quickly, because, that's just what you get when you're trying to play a game. You don't really want to talk too much about what's going on the screen, because it's not particularly interesting. And yeah, apparently you end up in the shower. All right, anyway. Let me use Bite on Bobroach and then Confusion onto Carvana and hope we can get the one-shot going. Oh, it doesn't affect Carvana. Wait, why not? Wait, how does that work? Is that a typing match that I can't remember? A psychic move not working against something? Carvana's a cool Pokemon, by the way. I would love to have Carvana as my Pokemon. If he were Shadow Pokemon, I'd be catching him right now. Anyway, let's Secret Power the Carvana then, and then swap things around, and then Confusion the Barbroach. See, the proof is recorded on the same day. Here it is. This is what I showed during the first episode of Carmen San Diego, and the secret of the stolen drums. Pretty fun game, by the way. See, this is where the EK extended universe, it starts crossing over into different ones. That's what's happening right now. It's not self-promotion. Ooh, that is actually a critical hit. That's some nice damage. All right, I will go back and heal my Pokemon real quick. Banana Guy, great. I want to go wilder. Then go wild, man. Go wild. Do it. Do it for yourself. You must go wild, good sir. My Pokemon don't look like they've gone wild enough, but I'll let you off with just this time. All right, well, let me just head downstairs real quick. What I do want to do, though, is I want to swap the order of my Pokemon. So Bayleaf, get out of here. I will switch you with Fluffy. And I'll also put the Espion in there for now. Now, Noctowl, I haven't really used too much, but if I go to the summary, yeah, it's dropped about 2 bars. I'm pretty sure I haven't used it like that. So I'm assuming that means that when the Pokemon are in the party while battles are occurring, even if they're not actively participating, they're still getting some sort of progress, which is nice because that means I don't have to keep, trying to... If that's true, of course, because it's a theory right now, that does mean I don't have to continually, use Pokemon that only use no Shadow Rush and try and, like, brute force my way through it. Oh, another trainer. Oh, hello. Abnormality detected. Target lock on. That's kind of what I imagine his, like, weird nerd voice is like. Hunter Gear. Well, that doesn't really look like a nerd. Remoraid, and Magnemite. Alright, alright. I wonder if we're gonna be experiencing many Shadow Pokemon here, or if it's mostly just gonna be, well, regular Pokemon, I suppose. So Fluffy currently, I don't think Cotton Spore really does anything, really. I can't remember what it did, but I'm gonna just throw it on Remoraid. And Confusion the Magnemite. I don't think that's gonna do a lot of damage, but we can give it a shot. It's probably gonna be not very effective, right? As far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's pretty low damage. Oh well. It's worth a shot. So, Psybeam. Now, that's the ability that I would like my Espion to learn. It's a very cool move. I quite like it. Alright, Fluffy, I think, might have unlocked the last ability now, which I'm kind of hoping is something like Spark or something, Thunder Shock, some like actual straight-up damaging move. That'd be nice. Oh, we still haven't learned it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just... Because I think this was only the paralyzation, right? So it's kind of shitty. Well, I mean, it can be good, but not when you just want to clear mobs. I'll just Shadow Rush the Remoraid, and I'll Confusion it as well. We just completely blow up the Remoraid. Let's go. Look at it, like, clap, 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 clap. It's so happy. Well, I mean, it's very shadowy, but look at it hopping around. It's great. I like my Fluffy. Fluffy, you know, you're great. Thank you for being on my team. I've rescued you from those evil guys. SPN level 28, any new move yet? I don't think we have learned a new move yet in this game where I have to remove an old move. Then again, we haven't really used Aspian and Umbreon as much as we could have. They're a little bit underleveled, which I'm hoping to solve as well. So, Magnemite, I guess I'm just confused because that's the only move I have right now. Or the only move that deals damage that I have right now that I can use onto the Magnemite without swapping out. I'm hoping Shadow Rush is going to finish off the Magnemite here. That'd be kind of nice. There we go. Perfect. The question is, though, am I going to run back and forth to the Poké Station? Like, after every single battle? Emergency! Mayday! Mayday! Alright, I'm actually going to do that. I've never really attacked it in friendly Pokemon. I wanted to say I'm going to cut, but then again, this walk is like super short. I don't need to cut, I need to keep the continuity, that's the word I'm looking for, of this episode going. I've always felt when I'm watching a Let's Play, like, I don't mind cuts, and I think cuts when, like, combat or something is being cut out of a video is good. But generally, I don't like too many cuts because that kind of removes me from knowing what exactly is happening. Like, I like to kind of know what's going on and have an eye on everything. This is probably a training battle, right? Yes, it is. My beloved Pokemon. See? Giggle. Fresh prey. I'm not going to giggle here, guys. I'm going to do a lot of things. Laugh, sure. Cry, sure. Scream, sure. Be very sad that I don't catch a Slugma, sure. But giggle? No. No giggling. No giggling here. All right. Please, Fluffy, learn a move that deals damage. Please. I beg of you. It'd be great. There we go. Thundershock. It's in. All right. Okay, Wingull, you are about to get exploded. And then Whooper, you're about to get your ass whooped. See, I told you. I told you, Whooper. The whooping. Yes. Is complete. Oh, Wingull's gonna hit me first. With a crits. But don't worry, guys. We're fine. Fluffy is perfectly fine. Fluffy's gonna Thundershock here and completely take out this Wingull. There we go. Both beautiful one-shots. Let's go, my Pokemon. Beautiful. See, I don't need to go to the Poké Center now. I am perfectly fine. Banana Guy Loba. Yes, I know it's just Banana, but I'm fully committed to Banana. I should bring a Banana next time, and just be like, Banana Guy. My beloved Pokemon are all beat up. Well, that is unfortunate. Hello. I think that's the first chest we have opened in this game, if I remember correctly. Seth found a Great Ball. There are 5 of them. Alright. Nice. The shelves are lined with apparently difficult books. What is a difficult book, though? Are we talking like, advanced technical terms? Advanced psychological books? Like, I don't know. This guy's gonna have, like, a Geodude, right? Don't even know if Geodude's in this game, but you're like bug Pokemon drawn to a candle. I'm going with these Pokemon. Alright, this guy has like a Machop, a Bodybuilder Ackman, alright, Machop, and something else. Electrike and Voltorb. Man, you're disappointing me. Why do you have Thunder Pokemon? Where are the muscles? Though I have to say, your why am I blanking? I literally just read the name. Your Electrike looks somewhat muscular, I suppose. I actually had an Electrike in one of the Pokemon games back in the day, and I quite enjoyed using it. Now I have Thundershock, but now it's not going to be very good because I'm playing against other Thunder Pokemon. So, Shadow Rush it is. Fluffy has pretty much been cured as well, which is nice. Electrike, you're about to go and get your ass blasted. Quick attack. The move that always goes first. So what happens when 2 quick attacks are used at the same time? Is it just a speed check at that point? I think so, right? Ooh. Ooh, not critical hit. My Espion is in form today. She's like, you know what? I haven't... Or he, actually. Wait, Espion is a he. But it's such a female Pokemon. And then is my Umbreon a she? That'd be something. You know, I can't assume genders, guys. Nowadays, it is a very, very easy way to get you cancelled. Fortunately, you cannot cancel me because I'm irrelevant. And you can't cancel irrelevance. I'm going to just treat it as a good thing. So you got to always make sure to look at the positive side of things and look at silver linings. Player defeated bodybuilder Ackman. This wasn't good enough. This is a dilemma. Is it though? Is it? Well, sure. It's fine. You're all good, man. You're all good. No glory for the fallen. I'm crushed. Yeah, by me. I know. I'm aware. Hello. Oh, nice hat. Come and get some. We're gunning our engines. How do you gun your engines? Ryder Roline would like to battle. I feel like I've had more battles in this video already than I've had like the entire rest of the game pretty much. And I'm enjoying it because there's finally some proper battling going on. Also, I should probably swap out my Fluffy in just a moment because Fluffy is pretty much done. I would like to know the actual calculations between the Shadow, heart gauge, how it works, what stuff changes things. Probably, just getting experience regularly would change it, but I also feel like something happened outside of it being present in the battle. Is Doduo considered to be a flying Pokemon, by the way? I'm not quite sure, but I think Ladybug should be getting one shot here, because I think Psychic into a bug Pokemon is super effective. It's not. Oh. It's just in the grass then. And is Doduo considered to be a flying Pokemon? I guess we'll figure out in just a moment. One thing that I find so funny about modern Pokemon games is in so many of the modern games... Okay, so it is a flying Pokemon. Cool. But in so many of the modern games, you will be in a situation where the game will actively show you which abilities are super effective and not very effective against your opponents. And I'm just like, back in the day, we used to know this all by heart. Like, I used to know all the typing matchups. Nowadays, I'm rusty on them, so I don't know exactly which types I'm good against. But there was definitely a time in the past, like especially when I was playing Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Silver, I was playing those games like all day, every day. Like, you could ask me about a certain typing and I would know every single thing. And, I kind of had to have this weird elitist feeling when I'm playing the newer Pokemon games, where I feel like, I had to learn it back in the day, you guys should learn it as well. Like, why are we all being this, weird easy mode guys? Why are we not just actually learning things? And maybe I'm too elitist there. Maybe this is better. Maybe this is just maybe having to learn all these things is unnecessary. Maybe it is just a barrier to entry. But I still really enjoyed it because I felt like the knowledge I was getting was kind of similar to playing a card game, where at some point the cards, the matchups, the counters. Like, I think the knowledge part was a big part of why I really enjoyed Pokemon and why I felt like at some point I was actually quite good at Pokemon. And obviously, I probably wasn't really good at Pokemon because, I was like an idiot 12-year-old kid or whatever. And, people play this game at very high levels. And I probably didn't use a lot of the very important mechanics, like, more of the status changing effects and stuff that I haven't really used too much. But just a feeling of, appearing smart about the game as a kid felt really good, and I kind of wonder if that feeling is kind of gone now. I only lost because I didn't have a Shadow Pokemon this time. So you had a Shadow Pokemon previously? Alright, I should quickly... Should I go make a run for it? I should go make a run for it. And I will keep you guys here with me, because I have decided that you guys are not leaving my side today. There is no escaping me running to the Pokemon Center. Then again, it is literally right around the corner down here. So we can just go and get it. Ding, 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 ding. All right, perfect. I also quickly want to check around the corner here. The vending machine is out of order, because I was kind of expecting there to be something else here too. But the fact that there's nothing here makes me feel pretty good, because that means I know there's only one path forward, and it is literally just battling, 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 which is fine. You know, we haven't battled this much at all. I should swap my Pokemon around. I guess I'll put a Noctowl in. Actually, do I want to? How? You know what? I'll put the Umbreon in. I'll put the Umbreon in because you know what? I want the Umbreon to get some levels, because I think it's important to have our core duo be a very similar level. Why? I don't know. My Pokemon are solid troopers. Check them out. Sure, I will, but only if you don't mind losing to me, because I am the pro around here. Right, Spheal and... What is a Snorunt? Probably something sleeping, right? Oh, that guy. Yeah. Umbreon, Espion. Let's go. I mean, they're also both going to level up in this fight, so there's a chance one of them maybe learns new ability. That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to Secret Power the Snorunt and Confusion the... Well, I'll just Confusion them on the same target as well. Wow, that was very difficult. For some reason, my mind was just kind of leaving me for a moment. I just want to one-shot one Pokemon and then move on to the next one, so I can not have them both hit me the next turn, which then... What was that damage amount? Please just kill yourself with Confusion. Alright, I'm a bit disappointed because now I need to add another turn to taking them down. I mean, it's not a big deal, honestly, but... I would have rather taken them down there. Also, I did some quick reading. Apparently this game... Wait, I don't want to do that. I want... Bite on Snorunt and Confusion on Spheal. There we go. Apparently this game is between about 20 to 30 hours long, kind of depending on how much you do in the game, how much optional stuff you do. I do intend to do a lot of the optional stuff, not like 100% completion, but I do intend to go fairly completionist mode. Although I might at some point start doing some off-screen stuff if the stuff I'm doing is not very interesting or if it's kind of grindy. But I'll keep you guys in the loop as to what I'm doing. But I'm kind of expecting at that ratio, because there's probably about at least 30 hours of recording going on, I'm expecting this series to be probably around 40-ish episodes long, I'd imagine. But, you know, I'm also cutting stuff out, so I'm kind of thinking like 30 to 40. And I'm curious to see how much I'll end up with when I eventually, you know, do finish the series, and it's a nice little playlist for everyone to watch. Right, Umbreon level 29. No new ability yet. Espion level 29. And no new ability yet. Right, that's fine. Level 30 is the next chance. Hunter Tura. How did this happen? I don't know, man. You're just bad. And I'm amazing. We're making good money, though, which is nice, because I want to stock up on the balls. So, admit it. My Pokemon are decent, huh? Even though they can't win. Well, yeah, I mean, mediocrity is kind of the best description I could give you. What's happened here? The shelves are lined with apparently difficult books. Again. Is there something in this room? I'm just spamming A right now and everything. Like, maybe there's like... Because, you know... I don't know if Pokemon games still do it, but back in the day, you used to have like these invisible squares where, for example, like in this corner here, there could be like a hidden treasure chest, but you could also walk through it, so you wouldn't see it. But if you pressed A like right next to it, you would open it up and you would get like, you know, a secret move or something. I don't know if that mechanic still exists in modern Pokemon games, but I always really enjoyed that because that was a really fun thing to just happen to stumble upon, especially because sometimes, you know, you had like this long corridor leading up to like one particular square and there seemed to be no purpose to it. But if you knew about the mechanic and you pressed A there and you know you got some cool TM or something, that felt really rewarding. And then you start doing it everywhere, and I guess it kind of becomes almost annoying because at some point you want to do it like literally everywhere. Found one revive, right? Cool. There is another floor above us. We gotta get through these trainers, though. My Pokemon can dance with elegance, even in a dump like this. I mean, yeah, it is a bit of a dump, isn't it? Hunter Toddy would like to battle. Alright, Hunter Toddy. Let's dance. Horsey, Oddish. I can take these on. All right. Here we go. Wait. Apparently my client wasn't focused. So we will Secret Power the Oddish and Confusion the Oddish, and Oddish is going to get absolutely destroyed. Well, apparently I only needed one move, so that's fine. That's perfect. That's even better than fine. That is amazing. Or perfect, as I just said. Which is more than amazing. So, hey, language. Alright, unleash your secret power. I still don't know exactly what secret power is, really. You know, it's such a weird move. With Dragon Dance on the horsey. Damn, that's interesting. Alright, that dealt like no damage, so let's just blow up the horsey now. The horse is probably quite a squishy Pokemon, I'd imagine. You know, it's like a little water dragon. Alright, well, secret power just for some poke damage. So little damage. So far, they've only been buffing their attack, which is fine if they can actually get some attacks off as well. But if we're lucky and we just use Bite and Confusion now, we might just one-shot the Sentry. Hopefully. Losing no HP in the process. Oh! The Confusion is just so good. Why is Espion so unbalanced? Is Espion going to remain broken for the entire game? Because Espion just feels like a bot. Like, Espion hasn't been leveled properly. Espion is thus under-leveled and doesn't have any moves besides the starter move, and still is absolutely tearing people up. Dancing alone doesn't win any battles. I am aware of that. I mean, I am not a particularly good dancer, but I can't imagine it winning any battles. Well, unless it's a dance battle. The end is always so cruelly pitiless. Oh, whoa. Oh, woo. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. Oh, no, it's ooh, woo. Ooh, woo is here. Hello? Now, what compels someone like you to come here just for the sake of getting trashed by me? See, the thing that I just realized as well is, think about how many trainers there are in Pokemon. Like, really think about it. You have so many different Pokemon games. You have so many different areas. All of their own trainers. And literally every single time a trainer walks up to you, the developers have to think of something for that trainer to say. And I'm just really curious how many situations there are where the dialogue... Wait, actually, I want to use Super Power and Tentacle. So what I'm wondering is how many trainers do you think have very similar dialogue to one another? And I'm not talking about just within an individual game, but imagine, someone in Pokemon Gold and someone in like Pokemon X and Y or Black and White or Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield, like one of those later installments. It wouldn't surprise me if at some point, they reuse like almost the exact same line or like a very slight deviation from the original line, and nobody would be able to tell unless you're super hardcore fan, which I'm definitely not in that pack. I'm just kind of curious how often something like that happens. Anyway, we can fusion the Cacnea again, just make sure it dies, and then focus it into cool later. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't constrict me. How could you? How could you? Alright, so we're gonna be walking up a staircase here, and in my mind, if I were the developer, this is the first, I would almost say, dungeon type area in this game where you have to go through a gauntlet of trainers. And you don't generally want to make those too long. So if I were them, this staircase would not contain another floor of people. This staircase would... You've turned the tables on me. Yes, the tables have been turned. The turns have been tabled. So what I would have done at this point, and I'm kind of curious if I'm going to be right here, is... So, done. In, but how? What blind spot did you exploit? So what I'm thinking is after this staircase, there is going to be, a cutscene, or we're going to find someone up there. Probably this Myra B person is going to be up here, and we're going to have her first boss battle. We'll probably also, because there was an elevator down at the first floor, we're going to probably be able to use the elevator to go back down, so we have a quick travel path. That's just what I'm guessing right now, and I'm curious to see if that's correct. Also, what I'll do is I'll go into the Pokemon storage here. And even though I don't really care about these Pokemon, I will move them into my party. And I'll move out the Bayleaf. Dude, I have to... So many steps. All right, and grab this one. Into the party. Set up Miss Reavers. And just shift. And then... Maybe there's an easier way to do that. I can probably just press like... Can I just press withdraw? Your party's full. Okay, never mind. So I really do want to keep this Pokemon in there, but their heart gauge is fully unlocked. Wait, did I already do this? I don't know. I'll just do it again. So the heart gauge is fully unlocked, which means, at this point, there isn't a purpose to keeping them in the party anymore until we unlock the ability to fully unlock the hearts, in which case we can start leveling them again. But that's probably going to take a while because we need to get to the point where we can do that. And until that point, I'd like my other Pokemon to keep at least getting some benefits from all the battling that we're doing. So let us go up into the staircase and see if my predictions were correct or if there's going to be another battling floor. The vending machine is out of order. That's a bit unfortunate. I could go for a Coke. Anything here? No. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we have anything? Oh, okay. No cutscene. But we're on the top floor, so at least something has changed. Can I talk to you? We've just captured an intruder. Go inside that building and provide assistance. Does he think I'm part of the group? Right, there has to be a cutscene here, right? Or at least some dialogue. Yeah, there we go. Darling, aren't you one of Duking's people? Oh, what made you think you could simply waltz in here, such a silly boy? Where's Myra B? I'm taking him down. Wait, so Silva apparently is against Myra B. Silva was... Just to remind you, was the person who walked into Duking's office as we were coming out of his basement. And he was like, I don't agree with what you're doing. Stand up to Myra B. Take him down after the beating you took? That's too funny. You wait. I'm going to drive all of you out of this town. Nice. Oh, such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down, like we did with Duking. What? Yes, his Plozzle. Oh, we seem to be getting a lot of unexpected company today. But that's no excuse for being a bad host. So it's not Myra B, but it's Myra B Peon Reef. But do you possess a Shadow Pokemon? I don't really like either of these, really. I mean, I guess I'd prefer Spinnerack, probably. I don't really care about either. Although I could use a water Pokemon, so I guess the Remoraid could be nice. Ah! There's a Shadow Pokemon. Cool. Wait, level 20. Wait, I'm scared I'll just one-shot it. Why is it level 20? I'm scared if I'm going to use Secret Power here. And then also use... You know what I'll do? I'll just go for it. I'll just yeet the Great Ball and hope for the best. Because I'm scared I'm going to one-shot the Remoraid. Because I've been one-shotting so many Pokemon. And this thing is like 10 levels below me. And then we confuse the Spinnerack. Alright. Let's see if my strat works. Because I'm just scared. And I do want to catch it. Because maybe there's some reward for catching a certain amount of Shadow Pokemon at some point in the game. I do recall there being something like that. Oh no, this might be a bit tricky. I don't know. I'm gonna just throw a couple balls and hope for the best. Maybe I could throw like a bite in there and not one-shot it. At least, I'll keep throwing balls. At least while I'm clearing the rest of the Pokemon here. Love Disc. That's a water Pokemon as well, isn't it? Remoraid is hit with recoil. Alright. I'll just throw another ball. Pray for the best. Here we go. Ball has been thrown. Espion, just keep hammering away at the other Pokemon and just hope. Just hope. Come on. Come on. I need you to work with me, Remoraid. Remoraid, we're going to be best buddies, but you do need to go into my bowl. Join my bowl! Was that the chant of getting people in my bowl? Well, not people, Pokemon, preferably. Maybe. I'll take it though. I'll take it. That was great. Though I do wonder what it feels like for people to be in a situation where they are, you know, just battling you, and all of a sudden their Pokemon gets stolen by a snack ball. That's kind of weird, right? Sorry, I was just randomly being called. Hold on, I'll have to cut out a little bit here. I need to answer a quick message. Alright, I'll probably just cut that out. Alright. Let's see, we're almost level 30. We have we've caught a Pokemon. How did that happen? Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm too good. I know, I'm aware of it. It's a problem. I deal with it every single day. My Pokemon couldn't muster a thing. You are no ordinary trainer. That's true. I'm not. Were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you. If you mess with us, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. Am I gonna have to battle? Oh, right. Myra BP and Firma would like to battle as well. It's like, you know, the first one's like, I can't beat him. And the second one's like, yeah, but I can. And they're always wrong. Ooh, I would like to get the beautiful Ray. I would like that to be my Pokemon. That one is shadowy as well. That'd be nice. Ooh, it is. It doesn't have an evolve though, does it? I can for sure hit this one. Like, this one looks quite tanky. Right, we secret power the Mantine, and then we can fusion the Apom. I choose to believe that my secret power will not randomly start one-shotting after it's not one-shot anyone in the past. Look at it, just twirling around, thinking it's the shit. Oh, Bubble Beam. I don't think I've seen that before. Cool animation. I like it. Oh yeah, it is tanky. It is real tanky, but that's fine because that means we can just whittle it down. Hope we don't randomly crit it in a way where it's going to die before we can do something. But I'm gonna just pump away at the other Pokemon just to clear the field, and then I can focus all my attention on the beautiful Ray. Also, we'll level up probably very shortly because, you know, they're both practically level 30. I like how I apparently use them in a way where their experience has synced up, because they started desynced and I have now unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, synced them up. But no, my Aspian has been taken down. I don't like the sight of this. Don't take down my Aspian. What I'll do now though is I'll bring out I actually want to win this fight here, so I'll bring out Fluffy here just so I can use the Thunder Shock onto... Is that risky? Okay, it's risky, but I choose to believe it can survive one hit. Please, game. You know I mean well, okay? You know I mean well. So please, just chill with me, okay? The crit RNG is out of the way. It's gone. Now, Fluffy, just don't kill it, okay? Don't kill it. Hold back. See, now the experience has been desynced again. Wait, has it not used the ability? Oh, it flinched. Alright, this guy is a bit strong. Yeah. What we do is we secret power the turrets and thunder shock the Mantine. Alright, defense gold, that's fine. That's just gonna mean it's gonna be a bit harder to take down the turret or the furry, but at least we're chunking a little bit. I still have the revive as well that I could use to bring back the Aspian, but I want to hold on to it for now. Was that a critical hit and super effective? I was very scared for a moment. Okay, so I still wonder what status effects do for the catch rate. I can imagine, something being paralyzed is going to improve my catch rate, but I have no idea if that is actually true or not. So here we go. Let's see if we can catch the Mantine. Meanwhile, Fluffy is going to continue and just take down the turret. Or, deal some damage to bring it closer to being destroyed. All right, this should be a catch, right? Come on, Mantine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Because I for sure have heard that at least sleep is beneficial to catch rates. But I don't know about other status effects. And I don't know if that's in like later gens or if it's everywhere, So I haven't used these Pokemon yet, so let's bring out the Yanma and see if it has any abilities besides the Rush. No, it just has Rush, okay. At least level-wise, it's in a pretty good spot. It's level 33. But the Bubble Beams are destroying me, so I can't just keep holding on forever. I will have to try and take it down. So I'll use Bite on Turrets, and Yanma will throw a Great Ball onto... Well, not Yanma. Yeah, Yanma will throw a Great Ball onto the Mantine. And please catch it. Okay, guys. Join me, guys. Join me, okay? Everyone who's watching, please pray. Pray to Ball and Jesus. Not Orange Jesus. There we go. Thank you for praying, guys. I appreciate it. I'm not a believer in any religion, but I am a believer in the religion of catching people with my balls. Pokemon, once again. Not people. I don't catch people with my balls. Just, well, let's not discuss that topic. Let's keep on moving. All right, so it's been caught. We can now start just hammering away and winning this fight. Let's see what the fourth Pokemon is going to be, because I think there is still a fourth Pokemon available. And it is... Well, it's a Yanma, actually. I wasn't paying attention. I was, just celebrating my victory. So, we, I guess, just buy the turret and Shadow Rush the turret and just go hard. Go hard or go home. My Yanma actually has been taken down, so we're getting into the point where we start struggling a little bit. Well, I choose to believe that we can just brute force our way through these fights, and we do not have to use the revive. So here we go. Let's bring Noctile out. I do think he has been purified a little bit, so he probably has a move that is not Shadow Rush. Let's hope it's a good move, because obviously I have not checked out his moves. Pretty much everything I've done, by the way, on this playthrough has been on recording so far. I've played maybe like 5 minutes outside of it, just to catch up, get some Pokeballs and heal up my Pokemon in between the recording sessions. But besides that, everything has been on the camera. So, Umbreon, let's go. I guess we'll just bite again just to cause a flinch potentially. And Hypnosis for sleep. Just Shadow Rush. Just go hard. Go hard. Go home. Do everything. Just knock him out, because death is the best CC. Although Hypnosis could have been great for catching a Pokemon as a follow-up. I do hope there isn't a third battle after this, because if that's the case, we might be in some trouble. Big damage. Alright, well, this turret should be going down with the next hit. So we can focus all of our attention on the final remaining Pokemon. There we go. Turret has been destroyed. And then we can move on and just deal with the Yanma. And then we win this battle as well. And if then I have to battle with Myra B and I don't get a heal in between, it's going to be rather difficult. Oh, Umbreon's trying to learn Confuse Ray. Like, it's in a ray that confuses the target. It will always confuse. And I think Confusion is a pretty strong tool. I'm not sure I really care that much about Snatch, because I would have to really play into someone who's buffing attack, and Confuse Ray can just prevent someone from attacking. Well, not prevent someone, but it's gonna make it a little harder to get attacking moves through. I guess I'll remove Snatch, and someone might now be sitting in comments being like, "No, dude, that's like the best move in the game. Don't remove it. You're gonna need it at point X and Y at some point in some end game area, and I'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm an expert. I can totally do this. I'm so happy about this controller, by the way. I was always sitting here with this like wired controller, but this is so much better. I can move around. It's actually nice and comfortable. Once again, guys, it is the 8-bit though Ultimate controller. Great piece of hardware. I bought it on sale. It's beautiful. Anyway, let's continue. Let's actually use the Confuse Ray, just because we just learned it. And also, we use Shadow Rush. Just commit to it. Don't Sonic Boom me. Don't boom me. I'll boom you. I'll boom you back. Doesn't it also confuse? Alright, Confuse Ray. Here we go. How does it look? Pretty cool little animation, at least. Man, the more I'm playing this, the more I would absolutely love a modern version of these kind of games. I would play it a ton. Like, I talked about it on the last video, I think, about how easy Pokemon games have become and gotten at the same time, begotten. And yeah, I really do enjoy Pokemon. I just wish there were actual games and not, you know, battle simulators where nothing happens besides you pressing the A button. Like, I'm actually sort of struggling in these battles. You know, I'm down to like my last, like, what, 3 Pokemon right now? And that's, you know, I'm not on the brink of defeat, but it's definitely a situation where at least I have to pay some level of attention. I don't just, like, use one Pokemon and battle my way through everything. And that makes me feel good, because that means I like the idea of leveling all my Pokemon, because I'm gonna need them to be able to beat stronger trainers and probably beat some endgame stuff, because I can imagine those Pokemon being quite strong, and I enjoy that. So, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to a similar game, hopefully at some point. What just happened? Unbelievable 2. Who's Unbelievable 1? Reef, let's make ourselves scarce for the time being. Righto, Firma. Ultra Super Fire Dash. That's a bit cringe. Hello. Oh. That's exactly what it sounds like, right? Thank you, you saved me. Do you people know Duking? Yes. Okay, I'm a fool. I didn't know what was happening at all. They'd taken Duking's Pokemon hostage. How could they do something so downright dirty? That's why we're here. We came to rescue Puzzle and get experience and Shadow Pokemon. I'm going to... Not in your condition. You'll have to wait here. Ho. We meet again, kiddies. Alright, I'm gonna need a proper voice for this guy, because I've just been using a normal voice. Okay. You cowardly cheat. Cowardly cheat? That's so not true. Taking a hostage is perfectly fine as a bargaining tactic. Oh, that voice doesn't work, I think. No. You call that a tactic? Puzzle had better be okay. Oh, wait, that's still my voice. Wait, that's a female voice. I can't do a female voice. Oh, the darling couldn't be any safer if it tried. I'm sure it will come to adore me before too much longer. Look at that. I just realized, by the way, I hadn't realized this before, and I'm probably really stupid for not realizing this earlier, but his hair is called like a Pokeball. Also, what is he doing with his arm? I can do that too. We're doing like side races, but in like a very weird way. Beautiful, man. Just, you know, work on those shoulders. You've got to be kidding. Where is it? Give it back. Ho. No running or hiding for me. Come to the cave. That's where I'll be. I'll be waiting for you, my pretties. Ho. I'm committed to the ho. I got creamed by the guy who was guarding the cave's entrance. Be careful when you go to the cave. The sentinel is tough. Also, is this sparkly? Ah, ein Pfeil. Ein Pfeil S is written on the file's cover. Read it. Yes. Here we go. Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exude a dark aura that can't normally be seen by the human eye. Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. The girl could become a huge obstacle for our Shadow Pokemon plan. A solution to this threat is urgently needed. Shadow Pokemon Lab, Chief Ein. It doesn't appear as if it will work right now. So, I can also go down here. Ah, and here is the elevator that I was talking about. So I was not entirely wrong. Where does it bring me down, though? I think this is a different elevator. Oh, it brings me to... Oh. Oh, and now we have an easy way to go up and down. Cool. No! Oh, it doesn't... Alright, then. I'm assuming this still doesn't work, right? Because this probably... This goes into the basement. Alright. I will check out the chest that was up there. I thought I could just go back and forth, open up the door, walk through it, walk back up to it, and be perfectly fine. And this is where I would normally cut the video, but because I told you guys earlier that I refuse to not take you guys along for the entire journey in this place, you guys will have to sit through me running through this place as I'm renting, and I'm trying to fill the time by renting and talking about the renting that I'm doing as I'm renting. It is a very, meta discussion to be having. But the good thing is we have pretty much made it, and we are now up here. I can go down into the basement. Well, not basement, but like down the stairs and grab the thing I want to grab. Hope you enjoyed the performance. It was beautiful. I know. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. All right. Don't walk up yet. One step down. Here we go. And grab it. What is in here? A hyper potion. Just 3 hyper potions? Do you think I care about 3 hyper potions? Which actually I very, very much do. All right. So I have probably been recording for a very long time. It has... Have I healed? I have healed, right? I have healed, yes. So I've probably been recording for a very long time. What I'll do now is I'll call the video here. I will be back shortly, probably going to be tomorrow, because I've been recording for well over 2 hours now, and my voice is starting to once again give out a little bit, and my throat is starting to get sore. So I will be back on another day. What we'll be doing next time is we'll be going into the cave, and there we will probably be having a battle with Myra B. And if I remember correctly, Myra B has some pretty cool music. I don't know what the music was, but I just particularly have a memory of the music being cool, or at least different. So thank you very much for joining me here, guys. I hope to see you guys again for the next video, and have a nice day. Good night, guys.